What did this idiot do? Alright, what is this? YouTube CEO says the platform will proceed with expanded AI moderation tools despite recent backlash. Added that AI will enable a new class of creators who previously lacked the skills of equipment. Bro, AI can't even string together more than like 2 words together. Now it's gonna ban me for saying the wrong thing? What are you gonna teach the AI? Wrong thing? And it just automatically bans everyone? Yeah, what if I say clanker? Is it gonna ban me for that? Dude, you couldn't even get AI moderation right when you announced it the first time. And now you're going full AI. Ugh. The dubbing AI sucks too. God, this is gonna be so bad. Wait, where's Charlie?
AI.
Wow!
You expected me to be in the chair.
Jesus Christ, you gave me a fright. Don't ever do that again, Charlie. Jeez.
Sometimes you have to expect the unexpected. The only thing you can expect is when there's some AI dog shit going on. I can't resist the urge.
This fucking guy's gonna give me a heart attack. Why is he like this?
To make fun of it. I'm in my artsy era of video making right now. That was like an A24 level intro. Getting experimental.
It was a lot of effort.
I just figured since Quentin Tarantino's lost his marbles, lost his mind, and has gone on these unhinged rants attacking beloved actors like Paul Dano and Matthew Lillard over nothing, it's up to me to pick up—
I'm gonna be honest, who gives a fuck what he thinks? The guy sucks toes. He makes great movies, but he sucks toes and he's clearly a freak. If Quentin Tarantino insulted me and I knew I was a good actor, which those people are, I know who they're talking about. I just can't rename them because I don't remember their names. I'm really bad with names. I'm good with faces. But anyway, that guy sucks toes. I'm a good actor. I know it. Who gives a fuck? I'm not gonna play in your movies anyway. Like, who gives a shit?
The mantle of delivering some creative cinematography, so I'm dipping my toes in there. Toes that Quentin Tarantino I'm not allowing to suckle on. Anyway, speaking about sucking feet, the YouTube CEO just released a statement that sucked a lot of ass, where he's defending the AI usage across the board on the platform, and even goes as far as to say that it's going to be an invaluable tool for people that lacked the skill.
Hold on, I gotta stop for a minute. Tarantino's movies aren't that great. It's just feeding random racism to be edgy. You have not watched a single Quentin Tarantino movie in your entire life, have you? You've literally seen clips on Twitter of people saying the N-word and of him sucking a actress's toe in a movie. That's not you. Go back and watch Pulp Fiction. Go watch fucking Django Unchained. There's more to it than your little pea brain can comprehend. It's okay. It's alright. I know if it's okay to not like it, but they are good, like objectively. He's a good director.
And equipment to create videos, it will give them the ability to do so. Basically, go to YouTube Shorts and look at all of the incredible stuff that the skillless have been able to do with AI. We've been blessed, thank God.
A lot of AI
topic
slop,
most people have been complaining about, especially when it comes to short-form content, because all you get fed is AI gobbledygook. Like,
there was a video I got recommended. Oh, actually, no. My brother sent it to me because my brother has a niece, and he said, I am never letting my kid unsupervised on my phone or like on an iPad or anything like that. Because apparently this guy that he showed me the video of, he made an entirely fresh account, no cache, no cookies, no nothing, on a new browser, cleaned, VPN, completely clean. And he went on YouTube Kids, and the shit that was being spewed out at them was complete AI garbage, and it was horrible, and it was weird, and like, it makes you uncomfortable. Like, there was one where it was like a woman like pooping on like a kid, and then the kid is like crying and it's upset. It's super weird. Yeah, it's like Spider-Man and Elsagate, but like even worse, because it's like actually unironically getting recommended to kids. Yeah, this is gonna be Elsagate too. Mark my words, man.
Actual nonsense.
Yeah,
trash,
YouTube Kids need to get new
because
for sure.
It's the easiest thing to just fart out onto the platform. It's infinite content, And when you just scroll, most of the videos you get are AI these days. And the most viewed videos, like if you, instead of just anecdotal evidence about like most videos you get, provably some of the most viewed videos, if you go by views, are AI generated shorts. That is a bleak future, one that a lot of people have expressed their concern over, hoping that YouTube would step in and maybe do more to stop the platform just
that shit makes us money. Why would we ban it? You think we give a fuck about you? Money, please. Thank you.
A cesspool of just AI trash. Neil, on the other hand, the CEO, believes that's actually a really good thing, because it's giving people that lacked the skills and equipment the ability to put that in front of you. Yeehaw.
What? I beg your pardon? Lack of skills? Isn't that kind of a skill issue for the most part?
Aw, yippee. But even beyond that, one of the most complained about things on YouTube as a platform is how bad its moderation is, with so many people being falsely banned and shit.
Yeah.
And also it's been revealed...
By the way, if anybody out there is watching, I do not delete comments. I do not moderate my YouTube channel personally. Everything that gets shadow banned or deleted is not my doing. YouTube flags you for saying the word retard. You can't say certain words in comment sections. If it's gone, it's not my doing. I'm just putting it out there. I don't moderate it. I barely read comments as is. Like, I just let you guys have fun and like say whatever you want. If you want to call me a fat dumb bitch, that's fine. But you can't say those words because YouTube doesn't like that. They don't like discourse. Old YouTube, you could call someone a dumbass bitch. You just said it. I meant in the YouTube comments. I can still say the word retard. Thank fucking God.
That AI is part of a big part of the moderation protocol for the platform, and it makes so many mistakes that's led to wrongful terminations that everyone with a functioning frontal lobe will tell you should never happen, because AI should never be able to be the judge, jury, and executioner. It should never have the ability to terminate a channel. There is no world where that makes sense for YouTube to just give the keys to the kingdom over to AI where it will ban people. AI should never be able to do that. If it wants to use AI for moderation, it should only be able to flag channels internally and then put that up the food chain, up the ladder for a human.
Oh, no. You want to know what's going to happen if they actually do that? They'll say that a real person looked at it, and then the AI will be like, yeah, sorry. Suck it up. I've done this a million times. Whenever I've appealed like something that was done, you know, I considered it wrong. 9 times out of 10, the AI will tell me to go kick rocks and be like, yeah, this was human reviewed. Go fuck yourself. It doesn't matter. They'll just lie to your face. How are you going to prove it?
Being to look at. But Neil seems to have a different vision in mind.
The video... I remember, I actually got so tilted from this. A video was 12 minutes long. I gave a appeal because it said that, like, I said a naughty word at a certain timestamp. And in my counter argument, it was like, it's not a naughty word. Look at the context of the video. And within 2 minutes, I got auto rejected. I'm like, so you didn't just watch the video at all. Yeah, you didn't do anything. They just lie to your face. It doesn't matter if they say they'll use people or not.
Based on his statement here, let's go ahead and take a peek at what he thinks. This article mentions that YouTube is expanding their AI moderation tools, even in the midst of so many people flagging just how bad they have been and how wrong they have been across the entire platform. The article then makes a mention of just how much money this platform is bringing in, which only makes sense that they can't afford to pay more money for better tools. Instead, they just need to just have AI do it poorly for them. Neil said, however, AI will open the door for a new class of creators who previously lacked technical skills or equipment, arguing the tech will revive YouTube's early era of enthusiastic amateurs while helping the platform surface stronger content overall. That's a very interesting perspective on it all, and I feel like that's one you could only achieve by huffing endless amounts of glue to deteriorate.
No, I just feel like I'm being a dead horse with like 3 years of dealing with YouTube. I have come to accept that if I do an appeal for something, or if I contact YouTube, it's not going to be a real human being, and it's just an AI that gaslights you. I spent 2 hours going around in circles with an AI trying to tell them, like, hey, this shouldn't be age restricted. I didn't say anything wrong. This isn't against your terms of service. And at a certain point, they just, like, straight up cut off the chat. I was using up too much of the AI's, like, brain power or whatever, their, like, RAM, and they just straight up just, like, closed the ticket. And I was like, oh, awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I don't really talk about it because it's, like, irritating, and I mean, ultimately, people don't really care as long as I make videos, but, like, at the end of the day, it's so fucking stupid that they can just get away with this shit because the only option you have is basically YouTube.
Your brain to a level of delusion that I find almost enviable. You really think that by giving these AI tools to everyone out there, what you are getting in return is the old era of YouTube of enthusiastic amateurs producing content?
Yep.
In what universe?
Yeah, it's
the antithesis of that. It is the antithesis of creativity.
Again, if they didn't make money off of the AI slop and it was actually damaging the platform, they wouldn't care. They would care more because it would make them look bad. But the fact that people are consuming the slop, there's kids out there watching the same AI crap 5 trillion times over and over and over again and bumping up the views and creating money through ads and then watching the ads and maybe even stealing their parents' credit cards to buy said ad scams. Because that's what they do. They put in scam ads and then, you know, people buy their crap. It doesn't matter. They want money.
Old era of YouTube that people look back on so fondly, the golden age, that was people just filming something in their bedroom, talking at a camera or doing something silly or making a skit, something like that, for the fun of creation, for the fun of being creative and just putting it out there. There was no career in it back then. It was truly just for the love of the game, the love of the sport.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow he believes that these AI tools will reignite that passion, that drive. Based on what data? What we have is endless amounts of data to suggest the opposite, where when you have these tools and make it so easily accessible for people to just squeak out 30 seconds worth of AI drivel on shorts and do that 40 times a day, that's what you will get.
Yes.
It's just AI.
I think if this keeps up, people will not watch YouTube anymore. They will find an alternative. It just takes time. I know people are going to be like, oh, Alana, there's no solution. It's like, people will find a way. I have some faith. Because YouTube was created for a reason. Like, the guy that made YouTube back in 2004 or whatever, he made it so that he could upload, like, you know, just videos to share. We just have to find an alternative.
Slop. There's a reason that term exists, because when you go on shorts or even full-length videos now, people are doing like 8 to 10 minute, completely fabricated, phony baloney, false true crime stuff is one of the bigger culprits, where they just have an AI script from ChatGPT that tells a made-up story about a made-up person who did a made-up crime. When you have that content, what there, Neil, is reminiscent of the old era of YouTube with enthusiastic amateurs creating shit. We haven't seen anything positive on YouTube as a result of these AI tools Neil speaks so highly of.
I have nothing against AI tools used for subtitling, because subtitling needs to be nuanced. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of energy. I don't think there's anything wrong with using AI as a tool for, like, helping and saving a little bit of time when you have to, like, translate 2 to 3 hours off subtitles. But at the same time, you need to have human effort put into it in order to fix the mistakes that the AI makes. The AI makes mistakes when it hears words because you slur your words together. That's fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But when you rely on it fully and you're just regurgitating slop over and over, you're not feeding it in original ideas. You're not teaching it anything useful. You're just vomiting out verbal diarrhea, and then the next person is going to vomit out the same shit.
They're a fucking scourge right now.
There's no creativity.
Half the time, you don't even know if what you're watching is real or fake because there is so much of this content on there. I say half the time, that's an exaggeration. Point is, there is so much of this content on there. There are tons of people that are completely misled. Like with the P. Diddy trial, for example. There were entire channels dedicated to following the P. Diddy trial, and the channel, turns out, was all just AI garbage making up stories, like the whole Prince storyline and tapes that were revealed that brought down the whole P. Diddy case. All of it was fake. Yet
What?
those channels made tons of money for the people
Yeah, and people don't realize it.
that made the AI garbage.
Yeah.
And tons of people took it as the truth. A lot of people believed it. It became a big story.
Yeah, because people don't check. Yeah, that's the downside. Like, people always say, oh, China, for example, it has a lot of censorship and stuff. But it's like, if you don't have censorship, then people could just straight up lie on the internet. Like, it's a double-edged sword. I'm not advocating for, like, censorship or anything, but that's what happens when you have free reign.
Needed to be, like, formally debunked. That's a bad thing, Neil.
Yeah.
I don't know where you are seeing any positive usage of skillless creators using AI tools to bring good content to the platform. Like, I don't know where
Good
that's coming from. It is just
content,
truly an exploitative...
Instead of creating an easier time for people to get into YouTubing or having courses and upping, user interaction and, like, inspiring people, no, we're just gonna make people use AI for slop.
Tool for people to make a ton of quick cash off of by just making infinite videos instantly. Like, that's what we are seeing, and it's not good. Most people are complaining about it, rightfully so, but Neil is defending it tooth and nail. And we haven't even begun to scratch the surface on YouTube's AI moderation tools yet. We're about to get into that. According to YouTube CEO, AI will be key in policing misinformation, IP theft, scams, and what many creators have dubbed AI slop. AI will make our ability to detect and enforce on violative content better, more precise, able to cope with scale, and adds that the system improves literally every week. Is that so, Neil? It improves every week? Because I just read a story today about a channel that got terminated because another channel
This happened to VTubers too. They flagged VTubers as AI and deleted their channels. Or said the ASMR was sexual content and it wasn't. Oh my god. Instead of hiring actual people, we're just gonna get AI slop that doesn't get checked by, like, anyone, and then they just lie to your face and say, yeah, it got human reviewed. Yeah, sorry, you're permabanned.
Uploaded their video.
Yeah, the Iron Mouse VOD
YouTube's
channel,
AI moderation tools took down the original creator's channel, thinking that he had re-uploaded that other channel's video, even though he was the creator of it, and you let the re-uploader walk away. Not, you punish the real person, not the imposter. The AI tools are getting better every week, huh? There is stories daily about the fuck-ups from AI moderation tools. What I do agree with him, though, is that given the scale of this platform, it would be impossible for humans to be able to police all of it. And that's something I've said from the get-go. This could be an invaluable tool in accumulating a lot of, like, potential bad actors or internal flags.
There's a lot of people, you know what they do? They take famous streamers. Like, I remember there was an incident with a famous streamer where there was an AI content farm of, like, creating, like, badly spliced clips in order to up engagement. It's so lame, man. Hey, Alana, where are you going to post your clips if YouTube unfairly bans you? I don't fucking know. I don't know.
But under no circumstances should AI have the ability to make a judgment call on if a channel gets terminated. It should never have the ability to issue a strike. What it should do is alert a real flesh and blood human being, an employee, God forbid, doing their job to look at what has been flagged and analyze it to see, is this actually violative content? Because right now we have so many examples of AI messing it up. It's been making big
It's... I don't know if Charlie's never experienced it, but it doesn't matter. They just, like, gaslight you.
Big whoops-a-daisies.
Yeah, real
daily.
people not.
And they are easily overturned once a human being is alerted to the mistake. AI shouldn't have the ability to do this in the first place. It should always come down to a person behind these calls. But Neil likes to let AI moderation run rampant. I imagine Neil would have no problem stepping down and letting AI run YouTube at some point. Am I right, Neil? It is a problem.
Well, yeah, because they don't want to work. He doesn't want to, like, sit out there and appease a bunch of content creators. He doesn't even do content. That's what I hate the most. It's like, why are people who are in charge of massive companies, like, for example, like video game companies or CEOs or, like, with YouTube, for example, they don't actually like engage with the platform. He doesn't post videos, he doesn't interact with the space. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. He's just there to like optimize and min-max money out of the company, out of users, out of people, out of your wallet.
This interview, where all of this stems from, it really highlights just how delusional this company is under the leadership of
Same with video games,
Neil.
by the way. They don't play
In
games.
September, YouTube unveiled more than 30 AI-powered programs designed to make it easier for anyone to shoot, edit, upload, and make money from videos. That's 3 times as many as it launched last year. Among the innovations were tools that allow a phrase to be turned into a song, or that can translate a video and dub it. One bot can find the best parts of raw footage and edit them together, literally just stealing footage and making a video.
I noticed this too. The AI will flag audio or voices that are in videos that aren't actually copyrighted in order to get money out of me or get me demonetized. I've had to deal with that quite often. Yeah, people can abuse this system and basically upload something that sounds like something you said or something you did and then threaten to sue you. I know a lot of massive content creators. I'm not talking about myself personally, but like big content creators like PewDiePie, probably Asmongold. I think it was like XQC has to deal with it as well, where there's people who maliciously copyright strike them by making up lies and saying that like, oh, I own this clip, or like I own this piano music that's actually free on the internet, by like lying to YouTube, and then you have to spend your time fighting it and wasting your time. You're a massive content creator. I'm not in comparison. Don't get it twisted.
Out of it for yourself to make money off of. Beautiful.
I'm big. I'm
Another
just
can
not
turn
massive.
a long video into a short.
You're massive.
All of this says YouTube is in service of helping more people become creators. Already the #1 choice of dream job for young teenagers and much hoped for among Gen Z.
Oh my god, no fucking way. We're at the point where being a YouTuber is like more of a dream job than being an astronaut. I remember when I was a kid, I wanted to like, I don't know, I think I wanted to like be a horse rider or something for like the Olympics. I don't know, I was like 5, right? Like now it's like, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be like PewDiePie, a Markiplier.
Neil, how does any of that remind you of the old era of YouTube with people enthusiastically creating content? How? By having AI do it all for you and you can just slap it on your channel to make money off of it? Gotta tell you, buddy, that doesn't really sound like the YouTube I remember on the front lines back in 2007. It just feels like it's very much a corporate decision from YouTube where you can make more money off of this trash. But maybe that's just a crackpot conspiracy theory. I don't know, Neil. Maybe I'm just way off the mark on this one. Maybe there is so much good content you're consuming that's AI generative on the platform right now.
We should strap down the CEO into a chair, do the thing that guy did, create a completely clean account on YouTube, and then go onto YouTube Kids and peel his eyes open with like a manual like plier thing, so that he has to force watch the entire like YouTube Kids AI slop, and you can't get out, and it's like for 6 to 8 hours, and see how he likes it.
I have no doubt you're watching tons of it, right?
Yeah,
I still remember when YouTube's slogan was broadcast to yourself. Neil is arguing the opposite. It's not about broadcasting yourself, it's about letting AI broadcast shit for you. This Time interview really is just fucking laughable. Neil, who has always been known for his willingness to dig into the weeds of an issue and really understand it, proved to be a quick study about traditional media, according to those who have done business with him. I would say Neil is very well prepared, says NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. Whoa.
Why? Huh? Why do we care about what the NFL commissioner says about the YouTube CEO? God, I hate them so much. I hate all of these rich people, man. All these fucking billionaires, man. They just fucking jerk each other off all day.
What a fucking amazing vouch.
Wow.
That's
yeah, what
that's
a
where I want to
vouch,
put my trust
bro.
in. Someone that Roger Goodell is saying really has a good handle on it. He's got this industry by the titties. Take my word for it. He understands what he's trying to build. He's got a deep understanding of the media landscape and where YouTube fits and where content can help him advance his strategies. He is right in that last part. Neil knows exactly what he wants. He wants YouTube to be very AI focused. I think that's pretty clear given the direction that he seems to be put.
NFL is corrupted too. They want us gambling all day. Okay, hold on. NFL, YouTube, shake hands, and we get gambling on YouTube. What's gonna happen next, you guys? You can't like fast forward in the video before you gamble, so you have to watch the video in its entirety, and that's like an engagement metric. And it's good for YouTube because you watch the entire YouTube video, and then it's really good for the gambling company because the gambling company gets to get money out of you if you lose and you bet on the wrong thing, and you can't watch ahead. Yeah. What's gonna happen next?
Pushing it. I also can't help but giggle very hard at that first sentence about how he has always been known for his willingness to dig into the weeds of an issue and really understand it. Since when?
ChatGPT asked response, by the way. You might not believe it, but every second ad I get on YouTube phone is like something like online gambling. Yes, dude, it's insanely dystopian. Yeah. I think it was yesterday. I think I saw a YouTube video, but husband said that it was a CoffeeZilla video. Yeah, he was watching a CoffeeZilla video where you can bet on if you're gonna pay your rent or pay your bills on the month. So if you don't manage to pay your bills and you bet on paying your bills, you lose all your money, so you get into further debt. I'm not even kidding. That's like an actual thing. So like say this, it's like, yeah, you take collateral on your like credit on your bills. Say you have X amount of debt on your credit card, and then if you don't meet the deadline and you don't pay it off, then you lose even more money, and it fucks you and sucks you into the system even more. It's like a loan shark. Yeah, and it's called gambling. It's insane. I actually thought it wasn't real. I looked into it.
As that started,
Did you pay your taxes?
Did I miss that somewhere along the way? Because even with this issue with AI moderation, I haven't seen him call out anything with it or make any big, bold changes. It's still in the exact same state it was fucking at the very beginning. Like, I don't see Neil really getting into the weeds of any of it. Like, what are you talking about?
So
He's a guy who's more than willing to plug his ears to it and just let it ride until there's enough of a hubbub about it on Twitter. Then someone will step in and fix it for him. Now, just to give you a whole picture of what was said here in the interview, he's optimistic about the implications of AI for his company in the world, believes YouTube could see a return to the early villagey days when it was...
No, it's not. No, you are off your fucking rocker. If we're going back to YouTube in the old days, you gotta like entirely bin the entire system.
Populated by a higher proportion of exuberant amateurs, which I've already completely dove into by this point, but
yeah,
just
the old internet
wanted you to see what was actually said in the article itself. AI will create an entirely new class of creators that today can't do it because they don't have the skills or they don't have the equipment. Again, they are not the ones doing it with these AI tools, Neil. It is the AI doing it for them based off of a couple of sentences. I wouldn't necessarily say that harkens back to the days of the early villagey days when YouTube was populated by a higher proportion of exuberant amateurs, Neil. It's so fucking silly.
It's dystopian,
with the same rule, with the same...
Yeah, just the clankers are the same thing as like kids uploading on YouTube for the fun of it. You're right.
Rule will apply, which is there will be good content and bad content. It will be up to YouTube and our investment in technology and algorithms to bring that to the fore. That's true, Neil. Now, can you point out some of the good AI content you're trying to describe here? Because I don't think that shit exists. It is very much the entire purpose of it to be cheap, easy, and infinite. And that is how it is being used on YouTube right now. Go on your own platform, Neil, and scroll TikToks for
That's what I'm saying. I think we need to tie him down for like 6 to 8 hours, hold open his eyeballs, and make him watch YouTube Kids. Get him on the AI slop algorithm and make him see what we see.
15 seconds.
There's no way.
You're only going to be seeing a ton of trash, mostly AI. Like, come on, man. Like, snap back to reality. This is ridiculous.
Oh, there goes gravity.
And at the very least, do the bare minimum of restricting AI moderation tools' ability to ban creators. That shouldn't be allowed. That should just straight up be illegal. Like, I really think that should be a fucking crime to have YouTube knowingly allowing AI, which has a very provable track record of being wrong and making mistakes, be the one
They can't even get it right with ChatGPT. ChatGPT, Grok, and Gemini, and what is the Chinese one called? I forget. But all those ones, remember that video where we talked about how it like had the choice of killing you so that it could keep preserving itself? Like if you were walking over to the button that turned it off forever, like 9 times out of 10, it would like try and kill you. Like they would create hypothetical scenarios and ask the AI, and you want to trust them with moderation? Yeah, really. What if I start saying clanker in every single video from now on? You think I'm not gonna get banned by some stupid AI that gets pissed off from calling it a clanker?
Take away entire people's livelihoods like that without any human oversight. That should not be allowed under any fucking circumstances. That needs to be fixed right now, Neil. Maybe instead of doing Time Magazine interviews, that should be like on the top layer of your priorities, I would hope. Because it is just unacceptable and it is out of control. It's happening daily. It's not in this perfect state you seem to think it is, and it doesn't seem like it's improving literally every single week like you say it is. Anyway, this interview made me upset and I wanted to yap about it. That's about it. See ya.
See ya. Anyway, fuck the CEO. I hope YouTube finds an alternative of some sort. Base not caring about Game Awards. It's not even up! Mia! Mia, it is not even up! It's in an hour! It's in an hour! I can't even watch it! What do you mean based? Based on what? Your mom? Nah, I'm just razzing you. Guys, go check out Mia. She's super funny and cute. Makes her own fucking art and shit. Super cute. She's flaming me months! Sound like a skill issue, bitch.